Hang in there, brother. Hang in there, brother. Come on now. I feel you. I really do. 111, you're live on True Tuesday. What's your name? What's your comment? 111 International.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, okay. Oh my, I'm on?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I've been holding for so long. Okay, I'm from New York. My name is Anna, and I have been desperate here, practically trying to keep calm, because before anybody swears that Cuomo is some kind of a rescue or the best thing that's coming, Jesus, let me tell you something. This man is shit. He is absolute shit, and people need to start doing research because they need to understand that this guy has done so much damage over to New York City, I cannot even begin to tell you. And God, I'm trying to stay calm here because I don't want to wake my neighbors and think that I'm being attacked and they're going to call the cops on me. But let me tell you, this guy is an ass. People don't even realize right now, this man wants to do, he's pushing for a huge cut in Medicaid. $499 million in cut in Medicaid. And guess what? It's starting on April 1st. April 1st, this thing is already starting. That is ridiculous. But yet people want to make it seem like he's progressive. Why? Because you constantly see him on TV. He's trying to make himself seem like he's so smart, that he's just so wonderful, and that he's a better alternative to Biden. Hell no. This man is a jackass. The biggest jackass that can possibly exist. So then that's the first thing. And then on top of that, he keeps on saying, oh, we don't have, trying to make it blame Trump or even trying to get into whatever it is with de Blasio. He's our mayor. And he says, oh, we don't have beds. It's like we don't have 20,000 beds. And I'm like, well, yeah, you know why? Because all this shit that you've been doing all this time, trying to take away Medicaid and cut it and all this crap, that's why we don't have the beds. That's why we don't have the equipment. We don't have nothing because of jackasses like him that keeps doing this damn bullshit. But he wants to make himself seem like he's the savior of the fucking Democrats, man. I can't stand that shit. So then that's the first thing. Then another thing of what this man did is that Bernie Sanders had to ask, I cannot pronounce it, Faiz Shakir, one of his manager advisors, to send a letter to the DNC in order to get Cuomo to extend the voter registration. So if people wanted to change their party to be a Democrat in order to vote for Bernie Sanders, because unfortunately over here they're constantly changing shit to make it more difficult, especially when you're a person of color. And the problem is that that was right on his desk all that time. It was right on his desk. The man didn't want to do shit. He didn't want to do shit. That's why a letter had to be sent over to the DNC to urge them and push them to get Cuomo to do something. I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. I'm so pissed off. I'm losing my papers. And okay, where's another? And then on top of that, you need to see the race, the gubernatorial race between him and Cynthia Nixon. They had, because this man was avoiding that woman like, oh my God, like if she was Satan. He was just avoiding her. He was terrified. She wanted to rip his ass, and I was like, do it. Rip his ass. Rip it. Because this guy is a jackass. And then on top of that, when she finally had a chance to sit down and debate him, and he's trying to make it seem more... Anyway, the point is, you need to see it. Then on top of that, when there was 200,000 voters that were purged in 2016, so many of us went in there to vote for Bernie. But what happened? Suddenly, either people's name weren't on the roll. Then on top of that, people went over and they're like, oh, who are you? I mean, it was just insane.
They have received 562 phone calls and 140 emails statewide. That's more than 4 times the total number during the 2012 general election. The most predominant issue, people who are being told that they're not registered to vote or not registered with a particular party. But there have also been complaints about poll workers denying voters affidavit ballots when requested.
That's why we must make Hillary Clinton the next president of these United States of America.
Hillary Clinton joined Governor Andrew Cuomo for a ribbon-cutting ceremony to mark the grand opening of the south span of the bridge over the Hudson River.
And on top of that, Nomiki Kant, if you know Nomiki Kant, she is one of them, even though she lives in Queens, but she is one of them, for the fucking love of God. And then the thing is, on top of that, not only that, it's bad enough that he's doing these budget cuts, right? It's bad enough that he didn't want to sign the damn thing to extend the voter registration. He didn't want to do any of those things. But let me tell you, because number one, he has all these friends over in Wall Street. They love him. They're obsessed with him. He's buddy with what's this one, Biden. It is ridiculous. And then at the same time, when if not only were 200,000 people, and I'm sorry, I'm rambling, it's just, I am pissed. But the thing is, where it's bad enough that it was 200,000 voters who were purged from the list, but then on top of that, there's a lot of people out here it's called NYCHA. And what happened, you know what this jackass did? He had some kind of connection, whatever, with NYCHA. NYCHA sent out letters telling people, don't leave the apartment because you're going to get one of the maintenance people to go over there, and then you're going to lose that opportunity. Don't go. So a lot of people, that minorities that live in NYCHA, didn't even have a chance to go over there and vote because of this stupid thing.
What am I going to do with 400 ventilators when I need 30,000? You pick the 26,000 people who are going to die.